What's poppin', everybody? It's the Zoro on the Whimsy Players channel, back with the TCG match. Last video we talked about the One Piece ban list, and it kind of pisses me off because this sort of ruins my plans for this deck too. This is pretty much a worse version for a red Zoro deck, using Uda as opposed to Zoro as leader. But I did plan to play a bunch of matches with it just for fun, and if Nami is gonna get banned, I mean, we're gonna need a replacement. It's really the only card that gets affected in this deck. I don't run Marco or Dadan, and I mean, those are the cards that got hit, and Whitebeard is the leader. But it sucks, man. I don't really agree with the hits, but, well, most of them. Whitebeard I agree with. But anyway, let's focus on the match today. I'm going to open up with the aforementioned Nami and get a little search. You know, it's fair stuff. I mean, it's a searcher for the Straw Hat archetype. Like, all the other archetypes got something, except for Blue. Blue, we got the worst searchers, unfortunately. But she does what other cards do. I mean, the same thing. Low cost gives you a search. So if you ban her, in my head, you gotta ban everybody else that does almost the same thing. Like Buggy, Izzo. Anyway, yellow, they got a bunch of searches, purple, green. Okay, so we're gonna boost the Sanji here and get aggressive. That's about the only time you get a benefit with Uta. When you want to kill something over and you want to give something that double attack with one don, or if you don't have too many characters and you're not really gonna exploit Zoro's effect. But other than that, Zoro's better because he gets the bonus as well too when you put a don on him. So I know you ain't gotta tell me why you're using Uda, you're bad. This is mostly for fun because I really like the artwork on this Uda. I didn't even watch the film, but I guess eventually I will. But this is a nice card, this sort of artwork. Okay, so my opponent is using an Arlong deck, yellow and green. It pretty much uses most of the Big Mom cards, and the reason for this is because the Big Mom characters, they're busted, and then yellow, what's even more busted about it is all of the damn trigger cards you get, which is something that's extremely strong. You can have one color get all of the damn trigger cards and nothing else. That's bullshit. Getting free summons from the life is extremely strong, especially for One Piece, but in all of the other similar TCGs, Digimon Duel Masters, the sort of trigger effect where you get free cards on the board is strong because you get them for free, you don't pay a cost. So you can have, you know, all the other colors, they have a few triggers that are shitty, and then yellow, they've got triggers that are just 5k, you can play easy, and all you gotta do is just discard a card. That's not really a condition. So, gonna attack with Uda. Sky's holding on so far, and it's gonna block with Sanji. Are you gonna save him or just let him die? Okay, so he discarded something, and now I'm gonna do a Luffy and a Vivi. Prepare for next turn. So that's it. And I really do think, I mean, people have said so on Twitter too. I looked at a lot of the comments and pretty much everybody's unhappy with this. I didn't see, well, I saw a few people saying, oh, the red players are just salty, I enjoy your tears. You know, bullshit like that. But you can't look at things like that just because somebody might complaining because he's a red player. You gotta look at things objectively. Like, think about why Nami is gone when there's other searchers that do the same thing for the other colors. And for red too. Doesn't make sense. So they just really want to make people back away from some of these older decks and just use the new shit. Alright, so this Charlotte Katakuri, this is from the structure deck or starter deck. So attacking my bitch. Gotta let it happen. And let's see. Now it's Arlong's turn. Things are getting kind of dangerous. Ah, damn, that pedal spitter. That's another thing with that guy. It's bad enough he gets that trigger effect for free. You know, you can't even kill him because they're gonna get a search out of him. So it really sucks. Now I'm gonna boost Vivi, make her usable, and attack the Katakuri. So are you gonna save the dude or let the dude die? It's time to choose. He only has 3 cards in hand. I got more cards. I got less life though. We gotta sort of turn the tables this turn. Discarded something. Okay. Luffy, go ahead and try again. Are you gonna let him live or not? So he's gonna block with Sanji. Okay, we did kill something at least. And Uta. Should I put a down on her? I mean, we got 7. You know what? I will. Just try and get this kill. Okay, let it happen. Good. And play the Luffy. And did I fuck things up? Oh no, actually I got the chopper card. So I guess if we pass the turn, I can make that live when he attacks. Get some defense. It's the only form of defense I got in this deck, really. Besides the trigger blocker, Kobe. Alright, so now I got the advantage. I got more characters and, well, that's it. I mean, our life is the same. I got more characters. It's gonna be his turn to retaliate, though. Indeed. And yellow, I mean, I've said this before. It's just, I don't think it's a balanced color. I don't like how some colors, they get all this good shit and others get some weird shit. It doesn't make sense. I get they gotta have something to differentiate the colors, but you can't have like the trigger thing be the thing to differentiate that, because it's just a generically busted thing. Alright, kind of like Duel Masters. Duel Masters did it right. Like everybody got the same amount of like trigger cards. Like when the Shadow Clash of Blinding Light came out and we got a lot of those shield trigger cards, it was an even mix, you know. Some were better than others, but all of the civilizations got 2 cards each in terms of monsters. Alright, Trafalgar Law is out now, so shit is about to get real. Let's see. What are you gonna do? I think by next turn I'm gonna need to try and go for game or just kill the dude off. So I want to make my chopper card work, so just put a few downs maybe on the Arlong. Goes for 8k. Okay, chopper time, perfect. 9k, block that attack effectively and passes the turn. Wow. Okay, so we top deck the Shanks, incredible card, and with this it's pretty much game. Let's find out though. I mean, I'm gonna go straight for attacks, and then Shanks comes down, attack, it's 10k. You're gonna need a lot to defend yourself. So Law is a blocker. Are you gonna save him though? You did, but he blocked. So now I'm gonna attack with the other dudes. So Luffy, number 1. What are you gonna do? You let it happen. And now we're gonna go for another Luffy attack. Okay, he got something down. Just look at this shit. Just free summons. You get the Charlotte Pudding too. Is that her name? I think so. Luffy attacks, and I still got Uta too. So it's gonna be rough for him. And then the moment Shanks drops down, it's game over. I don't think this guy can do anything. But it's sort of right in your luck. I mean, if I didn't get the drop on him and just beat him with speed, you know, he could have fucked me over. So he lets that happen, man. If he didn't let that happen. Okay. So now we basically win with Shanks. That's it. I mean, if he actually blocked Uta, I wasn't going to be able to just finish him off. So get that GG with Shanks. Hope you enjoyed this match. Subscribe to the channel. Leave a like. Share the video with your friends. And I'll see you guys next time. What